What is curriculum design? According to Halde Taba in 1962, curriculum designs is a statement which identifies the elements of a curriculum, states what's the relationship are to each other, and indicates the principles of organizations and requirements of that organization for the administrative conditions under which it is to operate. According to Johnson Jr. in 1969, he identified the three notions of curriculum design, such as an arrangement of selected and ordered learning outcomes intended to be achieved through instructions, an arrangement of selected and ordered learning experiences to be provided in an instructional situation. Third, a scheme for planning and providing learning experiences. Now, based on the definitions, we can say that in designing a curriculum, whether for a whole program or for a particular unit, we are planning an intellectual journey for our students, which included series of experiences that will result in them what we intended to learn. In designing curriculum, we should also consider the philosophical and learning theories to determine if our design decisions are in consonance with our basic belief concerning first, people; second, what and how they should learn; third, how they should use their acquired knowledge. According to Gales in 1942, that when designing a curriculum, we should also concern the nature and arrangements of the four basic parts. First, we have the objectives, what should be done. Second, the content, what subject matter should be included. Third, learning experiences, what instructional strategies, resources, and activities should be employed. Fourth, evaluation, what methods and instruments should be used to judge the result of the curriculum. Now, as you can see, this is the curriculum organization chart. Now, what is vertical and horizontal organization? A vertical curriculum links knowledge from one lesson to the next across a program of study. This method is structured and progressive, focusing on building advanced levels of knowledge. On the other hand, horizontal organizations refers to arrangement of content, skills, and processes from the viewpoints of scope and horizontal integrations according to Grias 2000. Dimensions of curriculum design. We have scope, continuity, integrations, articulations, sequence, and balance. Scope. Now, what is scope? Scope is all about the content, topic, learning experiences, and organizing traits comprising the educational plan, according to Taylor 2004. It is also broad, limited, simple, general, or the word used to describe the scope. Decision-making of the teacher is also needed. Considerations and determinations of scope. First, we have curricular coverage. We have time, diversity, maturity of the learners, complexity of content, and level of education. In other words, or simple words, scope is the coverage of the curriculum. Scope of curriculum can be divided into chunks. We have units, sub-units, chapters, and sub-chapters. Take note, each chunk is guided by the general curriculum objectives or goals. Division of the content may use deductive principle. Arrangement of scope is inductive. Content outline of the curriculum may follow sound design such as thematic, linear, and logical. For example, Mathematics of Year 1. What is sequence? A particular order in which related events, movements, or things follow each other. Vertical relationship among the elements to provide continuous and cumulative learning. Content and experiences are arranged in hierarchical manner where the basis can either be logic of the subject matter or on the developmental patterns of thought of the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domain. Here, the 4 principles for sequence, according to Smith, Stanley, and Shore in 1957. First, simple to complex learning. Second, prerequisite learning. Third, whole to part learning. And last, chronological learning. The 5 major principles of organizing contents in units, according to Posner's and Ronitsky in 1994. Here, we have word-related sequence, inquiry-related sequence, concept-related sequence, learning-related sequence, and utilizations-related sequence. World-related sequence, we have space, time, and physical attributes. However, concept-related sequence is how ideas are related together in logical manners. We have class relations and also propositional relations. Inquiry-related sequence where, based on the process of generating, discovering, and verifying knowledge, contents, and experiences are sequenced logically and methodically. In learning-related sequence also, how people learn. We have empirical, familiarity, difficulty, and interest. Example: while it is true that the content of history is based on the chronological occurrence of events, the offering of world history is usually preceded by Philippines history, and it is offered in high school or in college, not in the elementary grades, in view of the needs and interests of the young learners. What is continuity? Now, continuity is repetitions of important concepts within the curriculum vertical or over time. Spiral curriculum, according to Gerald Bronner's, generalizations of content according to the relationship or interrelationship between the structures, patterns, or the basic idea of major disciplines. An example of continuity in the curriculum is knowledge of concepts and skills in manipulating numerical fractions in elementary mathematics and algebraic fractions in high school. The 2 courses do not succeedingly follow one another, but the learning experiences in the latter are built on past experiences in the former, although to a greater complexity and abstractions. What is integration? Refers to linking all types of knowledge and experiences contained within the curriculum plan, according to Ornstein and Hanskin 2014. It also emphasizes on horizontal relationship. Everything is integrated and interconnected. Life is a series of emerging themes. This is the essence of integrations in the curriculum design. Organizations is drawn from the world themes from real-life concern. Example: Grade 1 English teacher can confer with English teachers in the preparatory school, and in grade 2 to find out where English 1 should start and end. This activity will enable these three groups of teachers to know each other's expectations as to pre-entry and terminal knowledge and skills of pupils of English on those educational levels. They will also know which content element to repeat, reinforce, or review. What is articulation? Vertical and horizontal. Vertical relationship of aspects in the curriculum sequence of lessons, topic, or courses appearing later in the program. Other hand, horizontal association between and among elements occurring simultaneously. Example: teacher designed algebra course so that its relate algebra concept to key concept represented in geometry course. And lastly, balance. Now, what is balance? Balance, equitable assignment of content, time, experiences, and other elements to establish balance needed in curriculum design. Too much or too little of these elements may be disastrous to the curriculum. Keeping the curriculum in balance requires fine-tuning of review for its effectiveness and relevance. Example: designing the mathematics curriculums in frameworks of learning dimensions enable the learning objectives and student progress to be structured so that a balanced repertoire of mathematical knowledge and skills can be provided. Since students have different abilities, teachers have to design their school-based curriculum to cater for the reality of their school. In designing school-based mathematics curriculum, special attention should be paid to the balance of the curriculum to be developed. Guidelines in curriculum design. First, curriculum design committee should involve teachers, parents, administrators, and even students. School visions, missions, goals, and objectives should be reviewed and used as basis for curriculum design. The needs and the interests of the learners, in particular, and the society in general, should be considered. Alternative curriculum design should consider advantages and disadvantages in terms of cost, scheduling, class size, facilities, and personnel required. The curriculum design should take into account cognitive, affective, psychomotor skills, and concept and outcome.